And all week long here on Good Day Las Vegas, we're helping you get back to work. And here to join us this morning with some resume tips, some interview tips for you to get back into the workforce. Nina Griffin is here from the One Stop Career Center. Nina, thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you. Just call me the job lady.
Job lady. I like that. It makes it a lot easier for me, too. We'll talk about this mock resume in a second here. But, Nina, let's just talk about what the job market is like right now. We keep hearing about how restaurants and all these businesses need workers. What is the demand like across Southern Nevada right now?
Well, just like the housing market is hot, the job market is hotter.
Yeah.
So you need to get in where you fit in, and we'd love to help you do that.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many job fairs happening around the valley right now. Okay, so let's talk about just a resume. Here we have a mock resume right here. What are some do's and don'ts? What do people need to know? What do they need to put down? What are employers looking for when they're trying to hire someone right now?
All right, well, we got to get through it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And I'd like to point out a few things.
Okay.
You have the address here. Let's take that off for identity theft purposes. And then if you publish it in the public, like Indeed.com or Monster.com, guess what? You have your home address.
Don't put your home address in your resume.
You got your phone number, you got your email. They have everything. So it's not necessary. In addition to that, I love Lori Vegas's name. Hey, Lori. In addition to that, we have a phone number. The phone number should be a working phone number. In addition to that, you want to clear out your messages. How can someone set up an interview with you and your message is full? In addition to that, it needs to be appropriate. Not so much music. People need to hear your voice if necessary. And then lastly, let's party at Hotmail. Well, come on, Lori, let's party. We need to have a more generic email address so that somebody's like, I don't know if I want to hire them.
Yeah, email addresses are free, by the way. Don't need to spend any money on that. But there's also some important things. If you're an employer and you're trying to separate resumes one from the other, little things like spelling mistakes, things along those lines, way to get that yourself across concisely can be so important.
Right. Let's point that out. I'm glad you brought that up.
I'm a spelling nerd, by the way.
All right. We have professional objective. Professional is spelled wrong. It's spelled wrong here. It's spelled wrong here. This is not baseball, folks. It's not 3 strikes you're out. It's 1 strike you're out. I would suggest that you read it out loud, use spell check, and have someone look it over for you.
What are some other tips just in terms of maybe formatting of what the resume should look like when you're putting it together? I feel like some folks end up with a blank screen and they don't know what to do.
Right. Well, the thing is that we can help you that at the One Stop. We can help you with formatting. It all depends on who your target audience is. But I'd like to look down at employment history. We have various dates here, but we see one here that says 1995. I think you should just limit it to the first 10 years. If there's anything else they need to know, they can talk to you about that in the interview. What's important is that you have the skills and that you did what you said is on the resume. One last thing, we have references upon request. If you say that references are upon request, you need to make sure they're available. In addition to that, they could be professional, they could be personal, but you need to contact the person who's going to be your reference and say, hey, look, I need you.
So very quickly here before we go, you've got the resume locked in. Let's say you're ready to go and you get to have an interview. What are some ways to stand out when you're actually face-to-face, whether it's virtually or in person, with a potential employer?
Well, the first thing you want to do is to be on time. Nobody should be waiting for you. In addition to that, I should say check out the company website. You should know something about the company that you're going to be working for. Practice. I have something right here that most of us have that's called a cell phone. You know what? You want to save a elevator pitch or your introduction for about 30 seconds. It shouldn't go longer than that. Smile. Be positive. Take your time. Watch the you-knows and the ums and the blinking. In addition to that, after the interview is over, you'd like to ask the person who's interviewing you for their business card or how to contact them. In a few days, follow up with a thank you. Thank yous go a long way. In case they're trying to decide, guess what? That puts you back up to the top of the pile.
Well, thank you very much for joining us this morning. You know, we appreciate it. Some tips to hopefully get you a job right now. Again, so many businesses are hiring right now, but in order to get a job, you got to get this locked down, your resume, get your interviewing locked down as well. We have a full list of companies that are hiring here in the Valley. Head to 8newsnow.com. You can click on the job board tab, and links are there to apply as well. Again, Nina, thank you very much from the One Stop Career Center.
Can I give out our website?
Go for it.
Our website is nvcareercenter.org. All the services that we provide are at no cost. Come on down. See the job lady. We have 11 locations open at this time. Thank you.
We'll have that at 8newsnow.com as well.